Hey everybody. Yes, I pulled over to the side of the road. I had too many phone calls coming in on both phones and I could not answer them. And I needed to answer them, so I had to pull over. The storms are horrific. It finally stopped long enough for me to be able to get my stuff loaded in my car and get to work. But of course, the pharmacy just delivered their meds anyway, so would have done no good earlier, and I wasn't driving in that weather. So I have a good topic, and I have no idea the answer, so it'd be a great discussion if anybody's listening when I upload this. Hypnosis for mental health. I've never looked into that. I've never really even considered it, but I have a resident whose grandmother just called me, and because her behavior is so bad, it doesn't matter what medications you put her on. When you have borderline personality disorder, oppositional defiant disorder, you've never been told no a day in your life, and now all of a sudden you're 32 years old, but you're also diagnosed with IDD, learning and developmental disorder. You mix all those up and it's a combustible every time. So her grandmother called and asked if we had ever tried hypnosis. I told her no, but that was thinking outside the box. And right now that's probably what we need, is somebody to think outside the box, because meds are not going to help her. They won't see her in any kind of therapy because of her self-harm, because she consistently likes to self-harm and for attention. It's not one of those, let me hurt myself so I can assert control over my air. I'm not going to wreck, but I can't handle that noise. Over my environment. It's nothing like that. It's strictly for attention. She goes right in front of people to start doing it. So, I don't know. I honestly don't know. I'm trying to think about, I don't even know if there's anybody that does that or if it's even a thing. I'm going to do some research as soon as I get to the office, but just thinking about it. So, I don't know. If anybody has any thoughts or any knowledge about it, please comment on it. I would like to know. And I'm obviously going to do the research on it, but I just didn't know if maybe there was someone out there that knew. This is going to be a very short car talk because I have a lot of phone calls coming in today. It's Friday, of course, and I've got meds to fill, so it's never going to stop. But I just wanted to see if anybody had any thoughts on that or any knowledge about it. When I tell you the behavior is beyond the pale, it's beyond the pale. Okay, I mean, we've tried everything. We've tried hospitalization. She thinks it's a vacation. Now none of the hospitals will take her. None of the mental health facilities will take her. We've tried reward, consequence. We've tried adaptive, maladaptive. We've tried CBT, DBT therapy. We've done it all. She will tell you what you want to hear and turn around and do what she wants to do anyway. That's just the borderline personality disorder. And the oppositional defiant disorder. She's extremely smart, but she's so used to getting the attention for the bad, and we don't do that. See, we don't give attention to negative. We don't say bad or good, but it's adaptive or maladaptive. And we do not give, nope, if you've got maladaptive behavior and a personality disorder, you're not going to get any fuel for your fire. Not going to happen. We turn the fuel off, which of course is going to make her act out even worse. They still don't have that tree out of the road. It's just going to make her worse and worse. But I mean, we're not going to fuel it. Not going to give her any fuel for those, no reaction at all. Blank affect. That's what we are. believe me when I tell you I love this girl like she's my own. I love her very much, but I'm not going to watch her beat herself in the jaw, hit her head in the concrete, whatever she decides she wants to do that day. And she knows I'm not going to look at her with bruises on her face and swollen up face and busted up head and staples in her head. And she just continuously does this every single day. And I'm not going to put up with it. So she gets my attention none until she doesn't hurt herself. And she doesn't expect it. Then I will go spend some time with her. But I'm not going to feed into this behavior. And it's getting to the point and borderline personality disorder, that is like the worst, because they don't have the intention of killing themselves at all. Or, okay, I guess I should edit this, say unaliving, whatever. But they will take the act to get the attention so far that sometimes they can't come back from it. And that's why it's the worst personality disorder there is. Because it's not, I'm going to go unalive myself. Yeah, they'll do that. And they'll even attempt it. But they won't push it to the point of that. They will back off. Sometimes they take it too far and don't know when to back off. Or something happens out of their control. And then they end up not here anymore. The behavior, they mimic how they're supposed to act in society, so they'll mimic, like, it's just like a parrot, I mean, I don't know what else to say. That's what she does. I tell her something, and she remembers everything I'm telling her, because give it 20 minutes and she's texting me once she gets away from me, I really want to do better. I really want to, and it'll be the exact word for word, everything I just told her, we talked about. So she's very intelligent, regardless of what her diagnosis say. You're in my lane, thank you. Jesus. Stupid people. Car gonna turn left and get in my lane and do it. Okay. So, it's bad weather. Stupid people are on the roads. I gotta stop at the store. But anyway, so if you have an opinion, please let me know. If you have any information, please let me know. I'm going to do my research and let her grandmother know. But I just don't know. I never say I give up on anybody, because I will never give up on anybody. But there are some disorders that you have to meet them where they're at, and that's where they're... Holy moly! You have to meet them where they're at, and that's where, as far as they're ever going to get. And I just don't want that for her. She's so young. But, I mean, I have to accept it if that's what it's going to be. I'm just not ready to give that up yet. So, time to think outside the box. Thank y'all. I'm going to go in the store and get my iced coffee so I can go to work. I will talk to y'all soon.